Hi everyone. We celebrated Juneteenth, that act of freedom, in Fitzgerald, Georgia, this past weekend. It was an exquisite event full of richness, flowing every good attribute. This small South Georgia town exudes unity, intelligence, love, and more. Truly a genuine people, celebrating our culture. The men of vision in this town took it over the top. Free hearts and true freedom. We have a young and a very young entrepreneur. They're going to share their experience and wisdom that was given and that they received and that they display every day. Without further ado.
Hello, you with Vivacious, Moments with Vivacious, and I want you to know I am with the dreamer today. Yes, if you don't have your little girls, your young women around, you need to press replay and go get those young girls so they can hear from this lady. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Jessica Bentley. I'm from Fitzgerald, Georgia.
Jessica has so much. Tell us what brought you to this Juneteenth celebration. What brought you to this Juneteenth celebration today?
Hey, this is my hometown, so I came to be a blessing to my hometown, and I'm excited about it.
And what a blessing you are. So what do you sell? You have a booth here today?
Yes, I have a booth, I have a business, I am an entrepreneur. I have a salon in Ocilla, Georgia, the Afterglow Salon and Spa. I also am a visionary author of the book Single and Surviving for singles to help them and encourage them. And I also am a comedian on the side. My comedian name is Mother Older May, and I do comedy. I also have cartoon characters for the kids to help uplift them for events and parties.
Well, I have a question. I have a question before we get into there's so many young women out there that need that turn on. What gave you the courage to face your greatness and turn it on and just walk in faith and do the things you did?
What gave me the courage? First of all, it was God. They need to make sure they put God first in all that they do, and He can never lead you wrong. And then also to just be yourself. You can be shy, bold, no matter the height, the color, just be you. Be who God created you to be. And I guarantee you, God will open up doors just for you. What He got for you, it is for you. So most importantly, God, and watch Him take you places that you never dreamed of.
I'm going to go in a little corner that sometimes people don't want to talk about.
Okay.
A lot of times when we as trying to figure out how to say, women of color,
Okay.
when we get together, oh girl, you think you're too much. Oh, and even our parents, that's too much. That's too much for you. You need to decide on one thing. Well, first of all, you need a job. You need to go get a good job where you can take care of yourself. You defy all of that. And I know in the midst of all of that, just by knowing who we are, that you had to come against some of that and move forward. So tell me, what gave you the strength? I know it was God. You know what I'm saying? I know it was God. But as the Holy Spirit led you, how did you get over that side, over that?
I got over it. First of all, you have to get over fear. You have to get over fear. You have to believe in yourself. You got to have faith that you can do it. And you got to know you got to know inside of you what you are called to do. And nothing is too great, nothing is too small. And if God has put it inside of you, if you know that you got a dream, you got a vision, go for it. And that's what I did. I know my mind always stay rolling. God always download ideas. And I jot them down, write the vision, make it plain. And then He'll give you the resources as well to come. And I always pray for favor, because funds can take you places, but the favor of God can take you places that you never imagined. So most importantly, pursue and find out what your passion is. And that's what it's all about. You want to touch people's lives. You want to inspire someone. It's not all about making money, but yes, you do want to make money while you're doing it. But most importantly, you want to do your gift what God has called you to do, and it'll change people's lives. So that's what it's all about.
And this is what I heard. This is what I heard. And this is her voice. That's her voice. I want everybody to blinded by it. Because we're talking to somebody who's been victorious. Somebody who's influenced. Somebody who faced every battle. And she won. And she wanted you to know that you can win too. So here at Juneteenth in Fitzgerald, Georgia, we just went. I have talked to some people, we talked to Mr. Carlos who organizes and the vendors. I mean, it's such richness here. So I want everybody to know where they can talk, how they can reach you. You know, the ladies out in this area that look at it just because it's Fitzgerald, right? Come on. So how can they reach you? You may have to start with interest. You may have to, go ahead and give you all, he didn't download all that. To be in that secret, what do you call it? Secret download, right? So many young girls need to come, you're so beautiful. Look how she's dressed. She just came out here from Juneteenth. I'm sweating, I'm ready to take off this blouse. She came out all ready and beautiful. So what are you leaving us with? What are you leaving us with?
What am I leaving you all with? As you stated, most importantly, and another thing I want to say is connect with the right people. You want to make sure you're surrounded by people. You want to make sure you're surrounded around people who are already where you want to be at. And that way they can help you get to where you want to be at. Because everybody can't take you there. So you want to make sure God connect you to the right people, and also that and most importantly, just believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. Everybody won't believe in it. Believe in me, everybody won't believe in what you may want to do. But as long as you believe in it and you know that God has put it in you to do it, go for it. Go for it. Go all the way. I'm saying go for it and go far in it.
And how can we get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me. I'm on social media, Jessica Baker Bentley. I also have my Mother Oldame page, MOTHAOLDAAMAE. Mother Oldame is on Facebook and YouTube. I also have a salon in Ocilla, Georgia, the Afterglow Salon and Spa. And I'm also on Instagram and TikTok as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hello, and welcome to a moment with Vivacious. Right now, I'm telling you, Fitzgerald is rich. We have here with us an entrepreneur. I want y'all to know she's 17 years old. She said, I'm raising money for my college. She didn't say I'm signing for loans. I'm having my parents sign for loans. She said, I'm making my college money. See, I had to use my college refrigerator for my business. Now, she's laughing, but that means the world to me. She don't know. When you want education that bad, first tell us the name of your business. Sir, I want everybody to see. I mean, this lady, we're gonna take we're gonna go take a video by your stand before we leave. But honey,
yes,
this lady had it going on. So tell us, what is your business?
So my business is a Beyond Exquisite Treats by Comedy. I'm located right here in Fitzgerald, and I started about a year ago.
Okay, where do you sell when it's not the Juneteenth? How can people get your treats, your exquisite treats? It's beyond exquisite. Beyond. Okay, this girl got it going on. So where do we get these treats?
So usually I sell at my house on the weekends, or I sell with Mr. RJ, Mr. Rick Jones, he owns RJ. And I also do birthday parties and different events like birthday parties and festivals and baby showers and different things like that.
Excuse us, y'all, it's hot. We sweating.
Very hot.
Closer to me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm all sweating. I've never been on camera this sweaty, okay? So, but it's worth it what I'm getting on here. So what promoted you? What made you decide, I'm going to step out on this dream? I'm going to be this independent. That's a big stand as a 17-year-old.
Yes, ma'am. So it's kind of a long story. So I graduated high school a year early with honors. Top 10 in my class. And I really didn't have time to have a job, so I could just go to like McDonald's or have a fast food job. So I decided to use what I know to create a business, and it thrived from there.
Okay, so how did you learn to bake and make the best lemonade in the world? I'm gonna take one of those secret lemonades home, but anyway, how did you learn to do that?
It's basically my mom and my grandma. Shout out to my mom, she's the best, and my grandma is too. Both my grandmas, the one that's in Fitzgerald and the one that's in Dundee, Georgia, they really taught me how to cook throughout the years. Growing up, you had to learn how to cook because you know you have to think for yourself one day.
Okay, I want to meet you, grandmas and mom. This 17-year-old says they have to learn how to fend for yourself. Lord, I haven't heard that in years. Mama and grandma, I have to meet y'all. So what gave you the inspiration to say, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make this a business? I want you to explain to people how you're feeling, because I know there are some things that you had to overcome. Come a little closer, come a little bit more to the camera. I'll back up for you, makes you feel more comfortable. So tell us, what made you say, I'm gonna make this a business, I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna work for McDonald's, I'm gonna work for myself.
So I overcame like a bunch of anxiety. Anxiety is one of the things I struggle with. So baking helps me with my anxiety. It helps me calm down, and it just gives me something to think about, to keep my mind off things that cause me like panic attacks and stuff. Like tests, I'm a real bad test taker. So tests and stuff, I just bake. I just bake.
And then one day you said, I'm gonna sell this stuff?
Yes, ma'am. I said one day I'm gonna sell it. It was actually me and my friend, and we decided to go on different paths. And she's a successful business owner as well. She makes like spicy bowls and stuff like that. And I was a sweets person, so that's kind of how it started. And then I rebranded my name. We were sweet and spicy addiction, but now I am beyond exquisite treats. So I'm very, very, very thankful.
Okay, young people, y'all heard what the right friends will do for you, right? Okay, so tell me, what did your parents, as a family, sound like y'all had a very strong family bond?
Very strong. We have a very, very strong, very strong bond. I'm very close to my parents, like very close to my parents. Without my parents, I wouldn't know who I was. I'm the youngest certified phlebotomist in the state of Georgia because of them.
Say it again.
I'm the youngest certified phlebotomist.
I want you to turn right to me. Come on, this way, right here, where my finger is.
Yes, ma'am.
Say it.
I'm the youngest certified phlebotomist in the state of Georgia.
You know, I've been growing blood for years. It's not always easy, all right?
It's not. So, yeah.
Send it to the camera.
Yes, ma'am. We have a very, 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 very tight bond. And I really love my parents, and I love my siblings as well. They help me.Ey're out here now with me in the seat.
I see that. I haven't been my sibling.
Yeah, they have to help me, and I pay them, so it's really fun. They really good.
So you don't only have a business, you employ your siblings, so all of y'all make money.
I employ my siblings, and I give my mom a little bit something because I really cannot make all these cakes by myself. So I have to do cakes for other people. I had 4 orders this weekend before even doing my festival food. So my mom helped me out a lot. We stayed up at 3 o'clock last night.
So this is actually a family business.
Yes, ma'am, it is. It's a family business. And without them, it would not run smoothly. I would be in a wreck. So
Just because my mic turned on, I'm going to talk about family one more time. So your family is important in this adventure.
my family is very important to me and to this cause. Because, you know, without them, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I feel like if I didn't have my family, then I would be successful. And without like my parents and my siblings coming in and helping, they would be cleaning up at night at like 3 in the morning, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, I am so blessed. I have been so blessed hearing Fitzgerald. Thank you so much. Beyond Exquisite Treats by
Equimini.
Equimini. Y'all, I had that lemonade. It was really like God in His hot sun. It was so good. Thank you so much for this interview. And I hope everybody listened to it. And next time, we might have to have you on to talk about finances, because can we talk just a little bit about that right now?
We can.
So who gave you the initiative to say, okay, y'all work, y'all get paid. Okay, I made this much money, but I don't make any money until I bought my supplies educate our people. So your sense of finance, where did that come from?
Okay, it really came from my parents. So let me tell y'all a story. So when I was a little bit young, when I was, trying to figure out what I want to do and how I want to go about this, my dad and mom went out about me a stand mixer, a processor. They just got me everything I needed to get started, my own little like bakery supplies. And ever since then, I have been working, and you're not gonna make your money back as soon as possible. You have to lose money to make money, and that's how I was taught. So I would, save up money. I would do little things. I would tutor different things, save my money up, and then bake, and then teach myself how to do different things. So that's how I really got my money up, and with help my parents. My parents pockets had to come out a lot of this because I didn't have a job. Remember, I couldn't get a job. I had to stay focused in school. That was one of the things that they said. If you stay focused in school, you don't have to worry about money. So, I wanted to start making my own money, start, being more independent. I go to college in the fall, and I want to continue to do this in college at pop-up shops and stuff at Albany State University. And so I'm very, that's more like where my finances come from. But I also do make my own money. Like last weekend, without any festivals or anything, I made $400.
All right.
$400 making cakes, and I don't think half of that wasn't even like cake. Most of it was like tips people gave me for my, my commitment to what I do. So, that's how I make my money with that. And now I do work now I do have 2 jobs in business now. I work at the hospital and I work in fast food. So that my money I make from there goes into my business as well.
And all of that is from college. And she'll be phlebotomy, so she don't have a loan.
Oh yeah.
And guess what I heard from the 17-year-old that y'all heard too? Commitment. They got a whole bunch of people. I don't hear that word anymore. Girl, come on, talk to these people. You can add all you want.
So another thing about commitment, I start RN school, like actual nursing school in the fall at 17 years old.
Girl, you about to make me cry. I've been nursing so long. Woo! Lord, girl, so you just my little colleague. Let me tell y'all, I know some people been struggling for years trying to get into nursing school. It is not easy getting into nursing school. This baby, girl, I just love you, girl. I promise you this. I will stay in touch with you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not far away. I'll drive up that highway if you need any help.
Yes, ma'am.
God bless you.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Oh, you're welcome.